Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Heat in Miami. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Here are the five for Philadelphia. Dean Wade is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Embiid in at the five down low. And for the Heat, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Andrew Wiggins. Bam Adebayo is out there with Mitchell. And it's Larson in at the two. And we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry, Legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
Ooh, that's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Mitchell. The three is up. They get it back.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Brown with it. Pass to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And he buries his first look.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Antetokounmpo. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Embiid.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
To the paint. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Pass to Embiid. And here's Brown. Here's Wade. Back to Brown. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Wiggins. For Miami, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Embiid with a steal. Left side Maxey. Goes up on the baseline. The shot no good. Up top Wiggins. Embiid covers. Miami moving it around. Here's Larson. Three-pointer, no good. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Wiggins outside. Shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Adebayo against Embiid. Adebayo in the post. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. You think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
First free throw is good. And the 2025 postseason showing how far the Heat have to go, Legs.
That was a 4-game sweep at the hands of the Cavs by a record combined margin of 122 points. But then again, over the regular season, Cleveland did win 27 more games, so the outcome wasn't entirely surprising.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. He gets it in there. Adebayo's got 6.
Man, Bam getting fancy off the bounce.
Pass to Edgecombe. James outside. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket, in the high percentage area.
Now Thompson. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Shoots over Simons. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Edgecombe. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Hardaway, the pass to Adebayo. James with the block. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Sixers ahead, up 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Joel Embiid is out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Adebayo is screen on Maxey. Portis outside. Pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Embiid, a screen on Hardaway. Simons' shot is good.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Adebayo passes to Thompson. Back to Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Hardaway from outside. It's rebounded by Wade. Philadelphia leading by 6. Pass to Brown. Outside Maxey. Here's Wade. Let's go with a 3. Thompson pulls it in. Now Adebayo. Pass to Portis. And here's Thompson for three. No good. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Simons finds Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Hardaway. Maxey passes to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, smart play there by Maxey, opening things up for someone with the pick and roll.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Megs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Now here's Adebayo. Give him 8 points now. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. And so Simons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Brown. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Now here's Maxey on the wing. Wade. Simons outside. Pass to Embiid. Strong finish by Embiid. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Philadelphia leading by 12. And you think of players who heat up in a hurry. You got to include Anthony Simons, Tim.
Well, Brian, he's just a bucket getter. He can pull up from any distance and with the elevation to do a little damage inside as well.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Antetokounmpo. He's scoreless. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Andrew Wiggins taking flight.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
A minute 9 left to play in the half. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to James. Count it. Good. James has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Into the lane. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on LeBron James.
And let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
That free throw, no good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Sixers lead by 14. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Now here's Mitchell. No made baskets yet. Pass to Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins punishing him inside.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's James. And a nice finish on the layup. James has got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Antetokounmpo for 3. The shot comes out. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, you hold the lead now, but how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. And I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
A lot of times defense leads to offense. Thanks, Joel.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please represent the center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot draw. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestants.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Larson in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Down low. The crossover. Wiggins for 3. That one is cash from Wiggins.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
Here's James. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Heat trail by 13. Pass to Wiggins. Now Adebayo. Maxey covering. The 3. Larson, no good. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. Nice shot from the wing. 10 points for Tyrese Maxey. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, Adebayo, forceful.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Back to James. James double teamed. 3-pointer Embiid. Rebound Miami. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball, and he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. Shams, appreciate the report. Simons is checked in for LeBron. The Sixers lead by 11. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Pass to Larson. To the middle. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. Simons passes to Maxey. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Out to Simons. Launches it. Drops in the 3. Simons has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Adebayo against Embiid. Right side Adebayo. Shoots over Embiid. And there's another one for the Heat.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Brian, back to you.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Larson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Simons. Mitchell misses.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Pass to Maxey. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Wade. Antetokounmpo covering. And here's Brown for 3. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, too much Giannis down low.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wiggins against Brown. Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
And James launches it from deep. And so it's Philadelphia earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Heat trail by 10. Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Edgecombe. James is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Barlow in at the center position, locking down the middle.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
And here's James. Oh, LeBron, just too much to handle inside.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And here's Thompson for 3. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Thompson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Edgecombe. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And the Heat making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid comes in for Barlow, and it's Jaylen Brown in for Caldwell Pope. Good on the second one. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo outside. From outside, off the mark. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. Brown against Antetokounmpo. Spins. Shot clock at 6. Brown can't hit.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Wade, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Brown passes to Embiid. Here's the pass to Brown. Oh, the stuff!
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Trailing by 10. Brown with the steal. Quick two, all net. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, three main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's five guys on a string.
Here's Edgecombe. Here's Wade. Misses the three. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis throws it down.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Show some love for your Heat Ice Squad.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Screen by Embiid. Brown looking around. Embiid inside, working on Adebayo. Ooh, the shot misses. Heat trail by 8. It's stolen by Maxey. 1:19 left in the final quarter. Here's the pass to Brown. Screen by Embiid. Oh, Jaylen Brown! A strong finish.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the 76ers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Joel Embiid.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Get ready, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Confident take by Adebayo.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Now here's Maxey. 5 to shoot. From downtown. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. James with a steal. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And it's Miami's ball. 9-point game. Going inside. Yes, sir! That one's good! 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the pass to Brown. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Jalen, congratulations. You had a monster game. What was your mindset coming in?
Just be aggressive, keep playing my game, no doubt. Just keep executing the game plan and everything will fall in place.
This team needs you to be aggressive. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now, time for our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.